Hey everybody, Dondi Sanchez here with IPGRentals.com, and today we are going to talk about what's in this box. All coming up right after this. Hey everyone, if you're looking for a great way to get insight into the media production industry, check out our other channel, Media Hub. There we talk to industry insiders, including producers, directors, DPs, project managers, makeup artists, editors, and many other talented professionals. It'll give you an inside look at our creative industry and the people behind it. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just looking to get your foot in the door, Media Hub will have something for you. You can find Media Hub shorts on social media or check out our full-length episodes on our YouTube channel. Or take us on the go and listen to our podcast. Just click the link and you're there. We'll see you on Media Hub. All right, guys, so what's in the box? So we kind of made this box. You can't buy this box. This is made internally. Our guy, Ray, did a fantastic job, but we actually call this our mini switcher in the box. It's very portable, easy to use, and it has multiple ways that you can use it on your next shoot. So check this out. So open the box here, and you get your full switcher in the box. So we have an ATEM Mini Pro with 4 inputs. You have your full multi-view monitor in there, 7-inch monitor, and you have full access. Now, a couple of ways that we use this internally. So just besides IPGRentals.com, we also have our own video production company called the Manual Production Group. And everything that's on our site, we actually use the gear ourselves for our own productions. And on this, we've used it for on corporate events, especially for breakouts when you have multiple cameras that you want to come in and you do a live switch out onto a live web stream, or you can live switch it to a record deck or a hard drive, which I'll show you here soon. And then you could also use it on a lot of ENG or EFP shoots. Now, since COVID, there's been a lot of different ways that we had to change our ways or adapt to filming, right? So a lot of times now, you might have either a producer that's remote or you might have a client that's remote, but they want to see everything that's going on. This would be a perfect way to do that. We've used this many times on several shoots where we'll have multiple cameras on a shoot, and what we'll do is we'll use this as a switcher, and we'll use this to take an output into a Zoom or something like that. That way, the executive producer or producer can see what exactly the shots look like. We also use it for a lot of crime reality shows where you could take this out if they don't want to use Zoom or they have multiple cameras. You use this and you don't need to have capture cards or anything like that. This is very plug and play. Very, very simple. I'm going to show you that as well. So I wanted to start it off by showing you how it looks as here you see on the wide shot. We're just basically taking the output of this switcher onto here to show you the multi-view and what it looks like on a bigger screen for you. So, and as you can see, you have 4 inputs, right? And when you're recording going into a hard drive or going into some type of record deck, you'll see a record stop. You'll also see if you're live streaming it. And these have, if I remember correctly, have Facebook, Vimeo, YouTube, Twitch, and there might be another one that I'm forgetting right now. But there's multiple ways that you could live stream this on. It is amazing. And the main reason that we built this out is just plug and play. Instead of just piecing everything together, it looks neat. It keeps everything nice and neat on the table as well. We love this product, and this is why it's good to use on those type of shoots that I told you. Now, I'm going to close it up to show you how the back looks. Okay, I'm going to just unplug here, so I could just go over everything with you. Let me just put these right here for you right now, right? And just to go over what Ray built here for us. And so this is basically a Pelican, what Pelican number is this? 1170. So this weighs nothing. If you need us to ship it to you or whatever, it weighs hardly anything. It doesn't take any space up. It's just super simple to use, okay? Very plug and play. So like I said, on the back, you're gonna see 4 HDMI inputs, right? You'll see 4 HDMI inputs, right? You'll also see that on the side here, you'll see an Ethernet port. Now this Ethernet port here is if you want to use your computer or the software system to use that to do the switching as well, or you might have other features that you want to use instead of just using the switcher in here. You want to do everything through your computer, you have that there as well. Then you have over here you have 3.5 mini jacks, 2 of them, so you can have your wireless go into here. So if you don't want to use your embed or embed your audio going through your HDMI cable and then in the input and going output into your recorder, you can have 2 here. So we've used these. We've set up either our Sennheisers or our Electros to go in here to use it in more live events that way. That way you could feed your PA system or whatever and take the audio input in here. Now, you also have here is you have the USB-C, right? Now, this can be used in a couple different ways. One way is to use USB-C out coming in here, record directly to your hard drive. The other way to use the USB-C is you can use it as a software controller for your computer. So if you don't want to use the Ethernet and you want to go USB-C, you can do that as well. One thing that we added as well, which is super cool, is everybody, if you're doing a record, you're doing everything, you gotta listen to the program audio, right? You gotta be able to reference and make sure you're not running hot or whatever. Or let's say you're doing a live stream and the people that are on the other end that are receiving or looking at it, they might say you're too low or too high. Well, you can reference it right here and see what's actually coming in to make sure that your audio that you're sending is good. So that way you know if the problem's on the post side or the pre side of it. So, and on top of that, we also made, I say we, but it was really Ray who built all this. But check this out. We have a power button right here and we have a monitor button right here. So you can just shut everything off 2 clicks. So that's what I said is, just think, to strike this and to set this up, you're doing this in minutes. In minutes. It takes no time at all. All right, so right now what I'm gonna do is show you guys how it's gonna work. I'm gonna set it up. I'll be right back. Welcome to Media Hub. Okay, so in camera 1 here, we're just gonna plug it in the back here. I'll try to turn this back so I can show you guys. So it goes from right to left, believe it or not, here. So you plug it in there. We'll have camera 2 here. I'm glad we labeled our cables. Always label your cables, guys, always. Always label your cables, and then this will be the return out. And one thing I forgot to show you on the back, on the bottom here, we have basically a loop through the monitor, and we made a return out so you can take it to a big monitor. We pretty much thought of everything. Because like I said, since we do use it on our own productions, we want to make sure that we're efficient, right? And just make everything plug and play. So especially if you don't have a lot of time for setup, this is where this will come in as well. Okay, so we have our 1 and 2, right? Now, you can either have your cuts, and you'll see it cutting, right? Here's your program, your preview, right? Or you can dissolve, okay? Now, you can also control your audio right now the way we have this set up. This mic that I'm wearing is going into the camera, taking it through the HDMI embedded. But and then on top of that, we are, you could also make this switcher, AFV stands for audio follow video. So on here, on the top here, where it says on the channel 1, you'll see these 2 up and down keys, right? So as you press that, I don't want to over modulate my audio. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2, you see it getting hotter, and then you can lower it. So you do have controls of it as well. There is a negative thing to it that I don't really care for, and is you on your output or on here, you could either have multi-view or program. I wish they would make it that you could have both, because if you're doing multi-camera and you're doing like a live event, you want to see your your program search on what it's going to look at. So this is what I mean. If you go to program here, press the program, you're going to see that you just see program. But you see, you lose your multi-view. For me, I want to see both. I want to see multi-view and program. So there is something that you can do to bypass that, right? But it's going to take additional gear. All right, so just to let you know that. So it is possible, you just need additional gear to get both of them. All right, let's take this back to multi-view. All right, so I would say another negative, is not even a big negative because we have a quick fix for you. Just because this switcher is just HDMI input, and if you have a camera that doesn't have that as an output, then you would need to just rent some cross converters that we have on our website. We have plenty of them in stock. Just go to our website, you'll be able to find them, and just add as many as you need. So however many cameras you have that are HDSDI, just get a converter for you, and that'll take care of the problem. Well guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. We will put a link to this item at the bottom of this website. That way it'll take you directly to our website in case you need to rent it. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you follow us. Every time we have new content, you'll be able to see it. And remember, IPGRentals.com, our gear, your vision.